right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information. Oh yeah, let's go. Our channel and a moving train, one passenger with a go, sharp. Finally, the federal government have accepted that Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic, government in exile, is a pain in their neck. They tell you no agree, it don't happen. As it be, the federal government don't agree, say, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, one joko, that he is a pain on their neck, because they never wanted to accept, but as it is, they don't accept them small, and some people don't talk now, some Igbo prominent men and billionaires are saying government, the best solution to this thing is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only way and solution to sort out this matter. Meanwhile, let's go down to the full detail of the information, make you see waiting the sub there. They say even this Simon Ekpa that is a pain in the neck of the government, Kanu can take care of him, Chief Okorie said. According to a report from the Sun News, Chief Chekwas Okorie, chairman of the Board of Trustees of All Progressive Alliance APGA, has once again called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, as a significant step towards addressing the unrest in the southeast region of Nigeria. In an interview, Okorie discussed various national issues and the internal crisis affecting APGA, but emphasized the critical importance of Kanu's release and restoring peace in the southeast. Okorie, a vocal advocate for Kanu's release, believed that freeing the IPOB leader could significantly de-escalate tensions in the region. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu will reduce the tension in the southeast by almost 70%, Okorie said. He urged that many criminals and hoodlums in the area are exploiting Kanu's continued detention as justification for their action, claiming that their leader is being unfairly incarcerated for simply protesting and conversing for the liberty and freedom of his people. Okorie noted that Kanu's detention has garnered widespread sympathy and support from various sectors of Igbo society, including traditional rulers, state governors, clergymen, and community leaders. All the traditional rulers are pleading for his release. The governors of the 5 states of the region have put in their words for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. All the clergymen, bishops, and town union presidents have put in words for his release, he said. Despite this overwhelming support, Okorie expressed frustration that successive administration from President Muhammadu Buhari to President Bola Tinubu have continued to hold Kanu in custody. He suggested that Kanu's detention may be a deliberate attempt to suppress the Igbo people. The way I look at it, honestly, is that they believe that if they are holding Nnamdi Kanu, they are holding Igbo people down. Okorie remarked, adding perhaps Nnamdi Kanu is suffering this because he is Igbo. Okorie pointed out that other ethnic agitators in the country have been granted freedom without ceasing their advocacy. People who are leading agitation in other places have since regained their freedom, and it has not stopped them from continuing to converse what they are conversing within the law, he observed. The APGA leader made a direct appeal to President Tinubu to resolve the issue, urging him to release Kanu in the interest of national unity. It is the best interest of national unity, and he, Tinubu, will also be remembered kindly that he came to resolve this injustice that is happening to Nnamdi Kanu, Okorie said. He also suggested that Kanu's release could help neutralize Simon Ekpa, an agitator based in Finland who has continued to promote unrest in Nigeria. Even this Simon Ekpa, that is a pain in the neck of the government, Nnamdi Kanu can also take care of that because he said he is doing what he is doing because of Nnamdi Kanu being incarcerated. So, if Nnamdi Kanu comes out, what else will be his reason? Okore questions. Chief Okore's call for Kanu's release reflects a growing consensus among Igbo leaders that resolving this issue is a key to restoring stability and peace in the southeastern part of Nigeria. My people, now don't see as it happen, as it shall, as it be. But the question is, what about Ndiagwara? Imana, he gets some preaching where they go do for church after the reverend go say, Ndiagwara Marala. It's not about bringing about solution to what is going to solve the issue of the insecurity that is ravaging this nation. The issue is that some people have used this particular means as a means of, gathering funds, as a means of making money, because the way it is, it looks as if the government and a lot of people, governmental parastatals and the politicians, it has become a money-making avenue for them because if you look at the allocation that is going into insecurity in this country, that allocation alone is enough. That allocation alone is enough to build this nation. That allocation alone is enough to do something good for this nation. That allocation alone is enough to build road infrastructure. Companies in this nation, the allocation that is now going for insecurity, procurement of arms and ammunition. And you find that out, the nation is turning into a different thing. The issue of insecurity has now become a business. So when you are now telling the government to make sure that this person is released, it will be as if you are doing yourself a bad favor because I don't think that anybody would want to, shut down where they are eating from. Nobody would want to shut down where they are eating from because it has become an open avenue for making money with other people's blood. Meanwhile, it is only God that will judge. As it be, they don't kill two people as gunmen attack another police station in Anambra State. This one is happening in Anambra State live, where gunmen attacked a police station and killed two. Let's go down to details. Gunmen said to be in their numbers again on Monday attacked Umunze police station in Anambra State, killing two operatives in the process. The two officers who were killed during the attack were said to have paid the supreme sacrifice in their bid to resist the rampaging attacks. The gunmen also succeeded in burning down a section of the station. Meanwhile, the joint security forces, comprising of the police, army, navy, civil defense, and other security agencies, have recovered 5 unexploded improvised explosive from the scene of the crime. The police public relations officer for Anambra Command, Tochukwu Ikenga, reviewed this in a statement. He said the combined team of security operatives are on the trail of astronists and armed secessionist group members who attacked the police station. The suspected armed proscribed group invaded the police facility with improvised explosives, shooting sporadically, and fire cut part of the station. Unfortunately, 2 of the people operatives on duty during the gun battle in a bid to resist the assailants from causing more havoc paid the supreme price. Their bodies have been recovered and taken to the morgue. Meanwhile, the Commissioner of Police, CP Nange Obono Itam, visited the scene on a SPAT assessment to reinforce and reassess security deployment. Calls on anyone who has any information that will aid the investigation to come forward, Ikenga said. It is in this country that I know that if you know something that happened and you decide to go and report it to police, or maybe you call the police to come and do investigation, it's obvious that you are going to become the victim of that particular case. And that is why in this country people have decided to stay by themselves, because if you call police, maybe police people will come. Oh, I'm suspecting some kind moves here. If you don't know what you are doing, you might become victim for the police people because they don't care. They don't even care what happens to you. One thing is that they will hold you captive and make sure that they finish your money. And that is what everybody is afraid of, because nobody wants to make money and waste their money. Everybody wants to make money and stack it for themselves and use it for something good. But as it is, my people, if you try for this country to say you want to go and help the police people to go and be doing one thing or the other, my brother, you do your own, though. You know, Shelley. Meanwhile, they say the IGP of police don't come check that matter. Say go they carry some mouth chook inside, make they know how they go build up security. The issue is that it shouldn't be in a bumpy. And sometimes I wonder, all this task force, all this joint force and the rest of them, what is even their work when they are always there and things are being destroyed? But when it comes to arresting innocent citizens, naming the Yahoo boys and the rest of them, taking money from motorists and the rest of them, you see them acting very fast. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. Thank you for listening. God bless you.